My husband booked a Hawaii trip for his whole family, but forgot to include me. I found out about the Hawaii trip by accident when my 8-year-old daughter Mia came running into the kitchen asking if she could bring her new swimsuit to Hawaii next month. I had no idea what she was talking about until she showed me the group text on her iPad that my husband Steve had included her in about the family vacation he was planning. There were flight confirmations for Steve, both our kids, his parents, his sister Rachel, and her husband, even his brother who he hadn't talked to in 2 years, 7 tickets to Maui for 10 days. My name wasn't anywhere. When Steve got home, I asked about Hawaii and watched him turn white. He started stammering about how he thought he'd told me and it was just a miscommunication. Then he changed his story to say he was planning to tell me but wanted it to be a surprise. When I pointed out everyone else knew, he said he must have forgotten to add me when booking and he'd fix it right away. But when he called the airline, suddenly the flights were fully booked and he couldn't add another ticket. How convenient. His mom called the next day saying how sweet it was that I was letting Steve have special bonding time with the kids and his family. That's when I realized this was deliberate. Steve had told them I was choosing to stay home. Rachel texted asking if I was okay with her taking my spot in the family photos since I wouldn't be there. My husband had literally written me out of our family vacation. The truth came out when Mia mentioned that Daddy said Mommy needed a break from everyone and would enjoy the quiet house. Steve had been telling the kids for weeks that I was too tired for vacation and wanted them to have fun without me. He'd poisoned them against me before I even knew about the trip. When I confronted him again, he finally admitted he thought I'd been too negative lately, and the family deserved a fun trip without my mood bringing everyone down. My mood? I'd been working 60 hours a week at the insurance company while he'd been unemployed for 6 months playing video games. But sure, I was the problem, fine. If Steve wanted a vacation without me, I'd make sure he got exactly that. First, I called my boss and put in for the same 10 days off. Told him I needed to handle some personal matters. Then I started planning my own trip. Not a vacation though, something much better. See, Steve seemed to forget that I handled all our finances since he couldn't even remember to pay his credit card on time. He also forgot that his parents' house, where they'd stay before flying out, was actually partially in my name since we'd co-signed to help him refinance. And he definitely forgot that I knew about his little gambling problem that he'd hidden from his family for years. The week before their trip, I started preparing. I canceled the hotel reservation in Maui and rebooked it for just 2 nights instead of 10, but I made sure the confirmation still showed 10 nights. I also called the car rental company and downsized their minivan to the smallest compact they had. 7 people's luggage in a Corolla would be interesting. Then I started the real fun. I withdrew our vacation savings, approximately $8,000, and put it in a separate account that only I could access. When Steve's card inevitably declined in Hawaii, he'd have to explain to his family why we suddenly had no money. But that wasn't enough. I wanted Steve to truly experience what it was like to be excluded, so I invited my sister Lisa to stay with me while everyone was gone. We planned our own staycation with spa days, wine tastings, and expensive dinners, all charged to the credit card Steve and I shared. Every charge would send him a notification while he was trying to enjoy his beach time. The day they left, I played the perfect wife, helped pack, drove them to Steve's parents' house, kissed everyone goodbye. Steve actually looked relieved that I wasn't making a scene. His mom gave me a patronizing hug saying she hoped I'd enjoy my rest. 2 hours after their flight took off, I texted Steve a photo of me and Lisa at the 5-star steakhouse downtown with the caption, "Thanks for suggesting I take a break." Then I turned off my phone. According to Mia later, the Hawaii trip was a disaster from landing. Full story on channel, link below.